Hello guys, it is Research Series, and in this session I want to talk about correlation analysis. Correlation analysis are used to find out if there is any specific relationship between two or more than two numeric and quantitative variables. In order to do so, you have two tests in SPSS, Spearman and Pearson tests. The Spearman is a non-parametric test used for a dataset without the normal distribution, and the Pearson test is the parametric equivalent of Spearman, which can be used for a dataset with normal distribution. So let's begin. In order to do the correlation analysis, you must choose this icon, analyze, and then correlate, and then, for example, bivariate. You can choose which kind of variables you want to measure. You want to, for example, measure the correlation between age and the adverse effects, the number of adverse effects in a clinical trial. So you must choose them like this, and you must put them in this box, variables, and then you can choose Pearson test or Spearman test. My dataset has a normal distribution, but I choose both of them to show you how they will present you the results. And then OK. So the correlation you can see here is the Pearson test. If the dataset is a dataset with normal distribution, and you can see the correlation is not significant, and the value is 0.1, and the number is negative. The negative sign means that these variables can be negatively or inversely correlated. However, it is not significant in this case, because the p-value is more than 500ths, and if this sign was positive, was plus here, you could conclude that the variables could be possibly positively correlated. For example, if the age increased, the number of adverse effects increased, and if they are inversely correlated, then if the age increases, the number of adverse effects will decrease. And the non-parametric correlation measured by the Spearman test shows that the correlation is again non-significant, and it is positive here. Based on Spearman test, if the correlation was significant, then age and the number of adverse effects could be possibly correlated in a positive manner. These tests can be used to measure the correlation between more than two variables, and they are very useful. You can report the significant the p-value here, and the number showed here as correlation coefficient. These numbers, correlation coefficient and the significant p-value, are usually reported in the articles. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. We also have a scientific English editing service, Editing Masters, which receives orders from authors who want their manuscripts to be published in high-impact journals. If you wish the same, you can send your manuscript to this email address for language editing. See you soon.